Hello, friends. Since it's the Christmas season, I wanted to offer some thoughts on the question that Jesus Christ himself asked his own disciples. Who do men say I am? Who am I? I've often said that the answer to that question is the same question and the same answer that we ourselves should be asking ourselves. As the Greek saying in the Oracle of Delphi was posted long ago, know thyself. Who am I? Well, let's start with who is Jesus Christ. In the East and the West, but I'm going to focus on the Christian teachings, Jesus Christ is seen as the only begotten Son of God. A similar thing happens in the East in respect to Krishna, for example. I just want you to understand that this is not exclusive to Christianity. But that is actually not entirely true. What would be the point of God coming into human form as his son, whatever that means, and playing this great drama of life? I mean, it's great that he went around and healed people, perhaps, but resurrected the dead. But what sort of an example does that give us? After all, he's the Son of God. No, what it really means is that Jesus achieved his sonship. And we too can achieve that, as other great saviors down through history, Krishna, Rama, Buddha, etc., have also done. In the first chapter of John, it says, and as many as received him, to them gave he the power to become the sons of God. Jesus Christ and others come in order to show us who we are and who we can become. Now, without the dogma, the teaching of reincarnation, then it becomes a bit strained to say we can become that when we look at ourselves in the mirror on Monday morning. And so obviously there's more to the story than all of that, but I won't get into the story of reincarnation, but to say that the germ of life that exists in all life, the intelligence that we see in all things, even from rocks and trees and animals and plants and people, is the germ of the divine life, the germ of the divine intelligence, the spirit of divine love being drawn out and being attracted to and seeking and learning and growing and wanting to find happiness. That germ of intelligence and feeling is imbued in various ways in all life. Life is no different in one form or another, but in the human form, it takes on the capacity, the potential to become inwardly self-aware and even ultimately transcendent of the outer form that it inhabits. That we can't say we see in lower life forms, but that's maybe a different broadcast. In any case, the importance and the meaning of Jesus Christ is to show us who we are. And there's a second aspect to it, a very important subject, which is not only did Jesus Christ show our own potential, but such a one as a Jesus Christ comes to raise us. The word guru means to uplift, to raise. And so the second part of the importance has to do with things such as Jesus and Krishna all said in various ways, which is, I am the light and the life, and so forth. No man comes to the Father except by me. Now that can be interpreted very exclusively and very personally, as it has been by Christians. But when we understand that the Christ light exists in all forms and is fully realized and perfected in forms such as Jesus Christ and others like him, then we also realize that how could we be that and not have any realization of it? There has to be some way by which we too can achieve it. And that power, that grace, is transmitted through one who has achieved it to sort of break the lock, the hypnosis of our separateness, the hypnosis of my personality. And so the outer guru comes to awaken the inner guru, the Christ light within each of us, and help us uplift us until we can achieve that from within ourselves and become that also in time for other people. You see, the 2 commandments, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, mind, soul, and strength. And the second is like unto the first, love your neighbor as your very own self, because your neighbor is your very own self. Okay, well, that's kind of a short thing, and it deserves much more, but that's all for today. Give you something to think and meditate on. All right.